And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And Amendola with a catch. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He's going to run again. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Is that it?
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
New Orleans.
And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
14.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Screen pass to Connor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
14.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alshon Jeffrey. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Saints 21, Broncos nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Jackson rolling to his right. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
6-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
At the 32-yard
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And he'll find Moreau here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the 1st down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure that...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tyler Higbee. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. A pass underneath for Carson. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, he can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
3-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tyler Higbee with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
CD, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. It'll be a gain of 4 here, and it will take us to the end of the 1st half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this 2nd half as they trail, and we are back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The pass there complete to Sutton, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Working his way in there that time, Melvin Ingram to make the stop. So still 14 yards to go, second down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
1st and 10.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in on.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18.
Malcolm Jenkins.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. He's got a man, complete.
Tannehill's pass.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Connor. A 1st down for Connor and then some. Touchdown, New Orleans. James Conner with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in those drives.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They run with Connor. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Saints.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Tannehill throwing the out route and complete. It's Evans. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mike Evans hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Fulk connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost it forever. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. CeeDee Lamb. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
Is good.
And his kick is good.
Saints 35. Broncos 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
The drive will start with Connor, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. That gives them 98 yards in this game, and it's going to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football. And that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Jack Doyle.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
20-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He completes this to Sutton. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, it's caught outright, Amendola. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Jackson.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Again, Jackson buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints going to call the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Got a man. It's Amendola. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.